Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coacher Report on GoHofstra.com. Joined as always by the head coach of the Hofstra soccer program, Richard Nuttall.
How we doing, lad?
Doing all right, Coach. Let's get right into it. Tough week for the Pride. A pair of losses last Saturday, 3-2 heartbreaker in overtime to UNCW at home, and then you go on the road at Albany and you drop a 4-1 decision to the Great Danes. Just overall thoughts on your team's play this past week?
Well, I think two totally different losses, you know. One was a competitive game against a very, very, very good team, and UNCW got a lot of talent all over the field. But in our methodical way, how we defend, how we work, we were 1-0 up and 2-1 up, and I was expecting to close the first game out, and we just lost our way a couple of times, and it ended up in the equalising goal when we defended ferociously all game, and then we don't concede on corner kicks, and we did. I believe it's the first time in overtime we've lost for a long time, and we conceded on a corner kick, which I don't think we've done in 29 games, I believe. That's so just a tough loss, but a very good team, and they were better than us on the day, but we were in the game, and I think our ability and our fortitude kept us in the game. And then you go to Albany and the 4-1, it's like a dagger in my heart, you know. We came out poorly, no energy, no verve, no desire, and you do things not with 100%, for a few moments in the game, and we're 2-0 down. And then, the third goal was, I don't think I'll ever see it again. A little bit of a calamity, but that's how it goes. And then we've got back in the game. We've played well. We've had opportunities to make it 3-2, 3 or 4 of them, and then we've given them another goal in the end. So just a very poor couple of results, but two totally different results and different ways to lose.
Do you think there was a bit of a hangover from that tough loss against Wilmington? I know it was 4 days later, but do you think that carried over into that Albany game?
Look, psychologically, you'd like to say no if we're doing our job right, but there may be a little bit of that. But I think we just didn't get out to the starting blocks, and whatever reason that might be, fatigue, mental fatigue, not thinking that Albany are going to come straight at us, and they did, and think we'd have time to settle into the game. So there's a number of different reasons, but we were poor against Albany, and we've had only ourselves to blame.
All right, let's turn the page.
Come on, let's get more positive.
Focus on this Saturday.
All right.
Big CAA game at Drexel. 2-2 in the conference. Hofstra and Drexel tied in the standings. So obviously this is a big game for tiebreakers down in the future till the end of the season. A lot of success against Drexel lately. Won 5 straight games in the series.
Yeah.
What do you see this week with the Dragons?
Listen, Drexel are a very good team. They're well coached, and every time we play them, it's a battle. And from my point of view, each year is different. So it's like the stock market. The previous success doesn't guarantee the future success, and it's going to be a tough game, Lenny. They're good. They've got some good players, a couple of good attackers, and they're working hard, and they beat some very good teams in the conference, I think. So they're 2-2, and that shows what quality team they are. This is going to be a battle just like every other CAA game is, and there's no wins. So we've got to be on the ball, we've got to be understanding, we've got to play with energy and intelligence, and it's going to be a battle.
All right, well, that's this Saturday at Drexel in Philadelphia at 4 p.m. The game will be streamed on flowsports.tv. You can also have the live stats on GoHofstra.com. And when we come back, we're going to have Oscar Ramsey in the hot seat for just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay? And you've been watching the WB Mason Coach Report on GoHofstra.com. And we're back here on on GoHofstra.com with the WB Mason Coach Report, and it's time for Just a Minute. We're joined by Oscar Ramsey. Coach Nuttall, you have a few words.
Yeah, Oscar Ramsey from New Zealand. Can I just ask who are the reigning world cricket champions, please? Is it New Zealand or is it England?
I'm very unhappy to say that it's England, Richie.
Yeah, and who do you know they beat in the final?
Yeah, I do, Richie.
Sorry. Listen, we've got Oscar Ramsey, senior in our team, a great part of the team for the last 4 years, and I'm pleased to be asking him questions on just a minute. You're going to get to know him a little bit more and see what kind of great person he is. Take it away, Lenny.
All right. What's your favorite thing to do back home in New Zealand?
Back home, so typically I go home at Christmas, so it's the summertime, so catching up with friends and family in the sun, at the beach, surfing, things like that, so yeah.
Surfing.
Yeah,
If you won $1 million, what would you do with it?
I'd like to fly my parents over, haven't seen them in a little bit, so that'd probably be the first thing. Maybe buy a few pairs of shoes and probably invest the rest.
You're a shoe.
Not typically, but I do like shoes, yeah.
All right. What superpower would you like to have and why?
Probably be like Dash on The Incredibles. He's very, very fast. I think that would be helpful in getting things done and also on the soccer field as well.
What would your friends say is your best trait?
I like to think I'm a positive person to be around. I like to have a laugh, so I'd like to probably say that.
And what would they say is your worst trait?
Sometimes prone to a bit of a head loss on the field, so that might be the one they'd say.
Outside of Hofstra, what's your favourite team in any sport?
I have to say the All Blacks, Richie.
The All Blacks.
Yeah.
Incredible,
Yeah.
incredible, but go on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's on your pregame music playlist?
I have a variety of music. UK grime music, which is a genre of English rap, like American rap, drum and bass music, quite a lot, yeah.
Long Island, New Zealand, what's the difference?
Similar in a lot of ways, just because we're obviously both island sort of areas, so you've got the beaches nearby. Probably New York City itself is very different to New Zealand, just because of the number of people and the sheer size of what's going on with the skyscrapers and everything like that, so it is different for sure.
What are your career goals after Hofstra?
Not exactly sure at this stage. I'm a finance major, so I'm definitely going to be in the business world in some capacity. I'd like to keep playing soccer at whatever level that is, so just as long as I'm enjoying a job that makes me happy and playing soccer at the same time, I'd like to do that after I graduate.
Finally, Oscar, what do you like most about attending Hofstra University?
Definitely the people that I've met. I think Petey touched on it last time he was here, but over 4 years I've met a lot of people, a lot of great people, a lot of people that have lived and currently live all over the world, so I've got connections and friendships for life from this program.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oscar Ramsey, senior in our team. Come and watch him tomorrow when we play Drexel.
All right. As Coach said, tomorrow, Hofstra at Drexel, 4 p.m. And you've been watching the W. Mason Coacher Report on GoHofstra.com.